Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I made a video last week about the e-begging that goes on with these online Darba clowns, and I focused particularly on Mohammed Hijab and Hamza from Hamza's Den. Now, last night, the man himself, Hamza from Hamza's Den, slid into my comment section and started talking nonsense. So he then proceeded to go on his live stream last night and start talking crap about me. So I'm going to show you the messages we had on my channel, and then we're going to go and look at his live stream because this is funny as hell. So this is the video that I made. We'll just have a look at the comments. So this is last night. Now, bearing in mind the context of this video, just for anyone who hasn't watched it, is I'm pointing out that these Dawa clowns are essentially just begging online, and they really ramp it up during Ramadan. And I think they're totally dishonest about it. I think the particular criticisms I made of Hamza was that he's taken a 10-day holiday to Qatar in between begging for last year's Ramadan donations, and then when he comes back, he's begging for this year's Ramadan donations. And he's pledging money on behalf of his audience before he's even told them about it. Meanwhile, he's having a jolly up in some posh hotel in Qatar for 10 days. So I'm saying you're a bit of a hypocrite for doing that. And yeah, I'm also pointing out that they're essentially manipulating people emotionally, playing on their spiritual beliefs to get money out of them by pretending that they're going to get rewards in Jannah. So that's the context of it. Now, this has obviously triggered Hamza, and he's come into my came into my comment section last night, and this is his comment: "The dogs are barking, but the caravan is moving on." All right, so that's the best that this idiot can do. Doesn't try to address anything that I've said in the video, just makes that stupid little comment. Okay, so I initially say, okay, how much of the Darba donations did you use to buy the caravan? But then I thought, I've had enough of his supporters coming into my channel and leaving comments. I've had quite a lot of them. And it doesn't matter whether it's him or one of these other Darba clowns. Whenever I make a video, they come in and say, like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're lying. You're lying. Talk to the man one-on-one. He'll school you. He'll own you. He's a lion. All this kind of nonsense. So I thought, all right, the guy's coming to my comment section. I'll ask him. So I said, some of your followers have told me to talk to you one-on-one about where all that money goes. I told them you would never agree, but since you are here, I formally offer you a discussion on the topic. They keep telling me what a lion you are, so how about it? So he responds, you are more than welcome to join my live in the morning, inshallah, should be fun. So I say, well, what morning, what live stream? And I make the point to him, I could come onto your live stream at any time. So this is not some like grand offer you're making me. I'm saying I'm offering you a one-to-one discussion, not me popping on a live stream for 2 minutes before you kick me when you can't answer my questions, which is exactly the kind of thing that he does all the time on his live streams. So again, that's the second offer. He responds, I'm live every morning during Ramadan, 3 until 5. Like I said, you're more than welcome to jump on there. So this is the second time he's dodged my offer. He also expects me to get up at 3 in the morning to come onto his shitty live stream. Unbelievable. So I said, yes. And like I said, I'm offering you to come onto my channel and talk one-on-one and real conversation. I've had Nadir Ahmed on here and we talked for nearly 2 hours and had a very reasonable chat. So I've demonstrated my integrity. Invite me onto your live stream in the middle of the night to have a 2-minute conversation before you kick me off is not a good counter offer. If you're too afraid to come out of your safe space, just say so and I can inform all of your followers that they're lying as a pussycat. So yeah, look, I'm making a point there. He's completely untrustworthy when he hosts people on his channel. He just wants to do his stupid little circus where he dodges questions. He doesn't actually have a proper conversation. Now, I brought up Nadir Ahmed because I've hosted an Islamic apologist on my channel. I was completely courteous. It's still up there, unedited, no clickbait title or anything like that. People can go and listen to the conversation. So I've demonstrated that I can host somebody like that on my channel and treat it seriously. So again, I've made a third offer to him now. How does he respond? I won't kick you after 2 minutes, lol. I will let you make the claims you made in this vid in front of the ones who have supported my fundraising. Like I said, should be fun. Right, so again, number one, he's a liar because he kicks people off his streams all the time. Number two, again, I don't need to make the claim in front of your audience. There's plenty of your audience has come and watched my video and have been, complaining about it. So I don't need to restate my claims. My claims are in the video. Now, if you want to come on to my channel and refute those claims, you're more than welcome to do so. I'll give you that time to do it, but you won't. So that's third time now he's refused the offer. So I say, with respect, you have a terrible track record of treating people poorly who come on your live streams. You constantly interrupt, you dodge questions, forcing your own questions on the other person instead of actually answering what's put to you. And when things are not going your way, you mute and eventually kick them off. You might think that kind of clown show is fun, but I don't. So again, do you want to take up my offer, or are you refusing to come on my channel and have a real serious conversation with me? I'm sure your followers want to know. He just ignores me again and says, I'll take that as a no then. So that's 4 times he's now refused. So I said to him, I've made you an offer, Hamza, and you've refused to answer me. Don't try and weasel out by acting as if I'm refusing you. I'll ask you for a 5th and final time. Instead of trolling my comment section, are you brave enough to come on my channel and actually discuss the issue? If you're too afraid, that's fine. And I know what my next video will be. To him, and then I'd gone to bed because I think it was probably midnight at that point. And then hours later, he sends me some message saying, knock yourself out, dude. So here's the context to it. And we're going to go to his, any normal cow would leave it there, but then he's got to go start like chatting crap about me on his live stream. So we're going to take a look at this because this is pathetic. But just note there, okay, 5 times I've offered this lion an opportunity to come onto my channel, and it was after he came into my comment section, so I didn't go chasing him for it, and he just won't do it. He's he's a coward, blatant coward. So let's see how he follows this up on his stream. So bear with me.
This guy who's got a really crap.
Right.
Hopefully, we might have an interesting guest today, an atheist guy who's got a.
Yeah, see, he's really kind of lying to his audience. I've already told him that I'm not coming onto his live stream, that he's fundamentally dishonest. I've given him exactly the reasons why. And I've also pointed out I made the offer to him. So he's only doing this counter offer crap because he wants to try and make it seem as if he's amenable to a conversation when he's obviously not. Otherwise, he would just come on my channel. So he's kind of, talking nonsense to his audience.
Really crappy channel. And he's been.
Yeah, I've got a really crappy channel. Yeah, you were the one who came into my comment section, pal. I didn't go chasing you. So what are you doing slumming on such a crappy channel then?
Making videos against the Dower Boys. And he made a video against Mohammed Hijab and myself for the fundraising we're doing for the masjid, saying calling it e-begging and this and the other.
Yeah, it was an e-begging video. Both of you, all of you Darwin guys, just make e-begging videos all the time. And I gave detailed reasons as to why I think that is. Can you refute anything I've said?
So I've basically.
I mean, here's just on another note. Here's a little taster of how exciting these live streams are, right? I mean, he was on for over an hour and a half, and it seemed to consist of him shoveling food into his face and playing other people's videos. And I think he's only got a few thousand views. I mean, this guy's got, 225,000 subscribers? And he struggles to get 5,000 people watching for this. Where's the other 98% of your audience? Yeah, maybe they don't want to watch you gorging yourself on food before you do your so-called fast, sink 1,500 calories at breakfast and then pretending you're doing a fast. Yeah, they don't want to watch this. So it's not just that he's a coward. He obviously wanted me on his live stream to liven it up because there's fuck all else going on.
So I invited him to come on and make his point.
Yeah, and I invited you 5 times to come onto my channel after you slithered into my comment section, and you didn't do it.
Proper sad little geezer.
Yeah, well, fuck you too. I'm not. Again, I didn't come into your comment section. You were the one who got triggered by my video.
What's he raising money for the masjid?
Yeah, of course. It's always the masjid, isn't it? It's always these stupid Dawah centers.
See, the problem he has, you see, he doesn't have the paradigm of reward for good deeds. He's an atheist. He's a nihilist, isn't it?
No, I'm not a nihilist, you idiot. Nihilism and atheism are not the same thing. They're not synonymous. So I'm certainly not a nihilist. Yes, I'm an atheist, but I do believe there's value in the world. I don't think that everything is meaningless. Well, I mean, your live stream seems to be, but that's about it.
Nothing inherently good. There's no afterlife. There's no.
Well, I'm not saying there's nothing inherently good either. So these stupid straw man arguments. I mean, you don't know me from Adam, and yet you're making these claims. Yeah, I do think there's inherent good in the world. Things like people's well-being. That's a good thing.
So as far as he's concerned, you give money for something that's going to benefit you when you die. For an atheist, that's stupid, because there's nothing happens when you die. Now, if that's your paradigm, that's your paradigm. But you can't come with that paradigm to people who don't have that paradigm and then say they're stupid.
Yeah, well, that's really not what I'm saying in my video. I mean, yes, obviously, I mentioned in passing that this is a reward. It's obviously manipulating people on their religious beliefs because you're pretending to them that they're going to get some reward. You know, obviously, there's no evidence for that. But that really wasn't the thrust of my video. And in fact, if you bothered to pay attention, I made an internal critique. Something which you don't address is the fact that only Allah knows who's supposed to be going to Jannah, right? Yet you're all on there making promises about how they're going to get all these rewards in heaven. Well, you're going against your own Islamic ideology by making those claims because you ain't got a fucking clue. Even if Islam was true, you cannot make those claims because only Allah knows who's supposed to be going to heaven, who's supposed to be going to hell. So you don't address that part of my video, do you?
It's amazing. It's how people think sometimes. Actually, how they don't think.
Yeah, well, how I don't think. Well, I'm thinking clearer than you, aren't I? Because you're not actually addressing the content of my video in any meaningful way.
He wants me to go on his channel, and I was like, please.
Well, I don't really want you to come on my channel. The main reason that I was making the offer is because of all your fanboys coming into my comment section saying, "Oh, you're a coward. Oh, I'll get him, get Hamza to talk one-to-one. He's a lion," and all this nonsense. And I even said to him at the time, I said he won't come out of his safe space. He will not leave his own live stream where he can do all his dodgy tricks, all your stupid gameplay, and your clown show that you love to do. And you've proved me right. So I'm doing this for their benefit. You don't really matter to me. But the point is, you've proved yourself to be a coward, as we all know, because you won't step out of your little snowflake safe space bubble.
We don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that. See, you didn't even have the courage to put that when I asked you 5 times in the comment section. You couldn't even just have the balls to say that. I don't do that. No, you just ignore every single post and make your stupid offer for me to come on your crappy live stream at 3 a.m. as if that means something. You haven't got the guts just to say I ain't got the stones to come out of my own safe space and come on your channel. If you'd at least just admitted that, but you've admitted it here now, don't you? You don't do that because you're a coward.
I want this atheist guy to come, but he's not going to come. He wants me to come on his channel. I think he wants to give him some kind of relevance or something.
Yeah, believe me, pal. If the last person I think of when I think of relevance is you. As I say, I made that offer to you to make a point that you're chicken shit and you won't come out of your safe space and you'll talk shit about me on your live stream, but you cannot refute a single thing that I've said in my video.
But you couldn't be this atheist guy making videos about me and Mohammed Ijaz trying to raise funds for masjids. Yeah.
So yeah, I've melded together a couple of bits from his live stream because I wasn't going to subject everyone to me actually pouring through it. It's so boring. There's just nothing goes on there. So I've just put these few little bits together. He's now accusing someone in his audience, I think, has like asked him a question that he doesn't like. So he's now accusing his member of his audience of being me. Jesus.
This kind of stuff you couldn't make up.
Yeah, but I didn't make it up, did I, though? That's the point. Everything I said in the video was quoting you, was in response to what you said. So I haven't made anything up, have I?
And then he's calling me a chicken for not going on his channel.
Yeah, well, I didn't in the actual original comments, as I've shown. But yeah, I'm calling you a chicken now because you are one.
Said, look, I'm live 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock every morning. You're welcome to jump on.
Yeah, I ain't getting up in the middle of the night to come on your deadbeat live stream. Even, you know, again, you're sitting there stuffing your face, okay? This is your live stream. This is what you do every morning. You come and gorge on your food before you go and pretend to fast for the rest of the day. And what would be the point? Me come on for 2 minutes when I want to have a proper conversation about it, and it's just going to be jammed in the middle of you just sitting there while you're munching on your bagels and your cakes and whatever the fuck else you were eating. You really think that's taking the issue seriously? Fuck that. You want to come and have a conversation like a real man, one-on-one, my channel's open.
Come and make this accusation in front of all the people who may have supported what I'm doing, and tell them.
I said that you were on holiday in Qatar and you were pledging other people's money on either side of that holiday, one for last Ramadan, one for this Ramadan. Is any of that not true?
Oh, he said, the reason I'm doing it is so I get an office at the masjid.
Well, no, I didn't say that was the reason you were doing it. I was pointing out that you had a financial incentive. So again, pay attention to the video, and you do have a financial incentive. You said it in your own video that you're going to have an office there. So I'm pointing out that you got a financial incentive, that there is a corruption in you asking for donation for something where you're going to get an office out of it. Do you not understand that? I mean, are you denying that's the truth now?
SubhanAllah. This is my masjid from day one. Yeah. I've been part of this process, part of this organization since day one of the masjid. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, so fucking what?
Yeah, I know they want to become famous, but I wanted to just rinse him.
Yeah, you want to come rinse me? Here I am. Come at me. I mean, you can't because you haven't got the guts to do it. You want to sit there and badmouth me on your live stream, but you can't come onto my channel. Even though I've offered you 5 times. Here, we'll call it 6. Come onto my channel. You can name the time. I'll try and fit it around your fake fasting. You can come on. We can talk as long as you like. As I say, I've demonstrated I can do that. So yeah, come rinse me, but you can't, can you? Because you're a coward.
So badly, because he's so stupid.
It's not stupid. You've not been able to refute a single thing in my video.
And he's mocking Mohammed Hijab for trying to raise money for the mosque in Norway.
Yeah, damn right I'm mocking him. He's another grifter. This is more e-begging. And to be honest, his only audience, it's funny. Every time I see him do a video clip now, more and more of his audience are asking questions about this. So it's not just me. I'm pointing out what, you know, a lot of Muslims are now saying.
Calls Dawah centers propaganda centers. It's like,
they are propaganda centers. They are the textbook definition, okay? You use that as a base of operations to go out and lie about your religion. You lie about the history of Islam. You lie about slavery in Islam. You lie about Aisha being mature enough to have sex at 9 years old. You lie about the golden age of Islam, claiming that Muslims invented everything. You lie about evolution not being true. You lie and pretend that Islam doesn't oppress women and apostates. So yes, you're lying, and the goal of this is you want to spread Islam and eventually live under a Sharia state tyranny. So that's your political goal. And you lie and you misrepresent and you distort and you quote mine and you bullshit. This is the textbook definition of propaganda.
yeah, I will have an office at the masjid.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is joking. He just admitted it. Yeah, you will have an office there. See, his own audience are asking him about it now. So how am I making stuff up?
It's a Dawah center. Yeah. Inshallah, Hamza's den will be based there.
Yeah, so that's it. So that, I mean, that's the entirety of you know, he doesn't address anything in my video apart from he just repeats the things I said, shakes his head, and yet what I've said is true. So again, this isn't really about him. This is making a point to all the people, all the Muslims who come into my comments when I make a video like this, who say, "Oh, you haven't got the guts to talk to him." Well, here it is. 5 offers in my comment section, 1 offer on this video to him to come on my channel to discuss the content of my video, and he won't do it. So there's your lion. He's a pussy cat. He's a scaredy cat. Anyways, hopefully we'll have something more interesting to talk about, but in the next video I'll have another one in a couple of days for you guys. Hope everyone is well, and I'll see you in the next one.